So we are going to do your number one classwork. It's a button click event. When button click event is a user interface program. Well, whenever user interface program, for this one we click a button and button say I was click. And so this is very obvious is a user interface program. Whenever you do user interface program for a button, you need two things. You need a class called action event. You need a interface called action listener. Without, you must have two. Only one doesn't work. You must have two. All right. So once you have two, you can work right now. So ladies and gentlemen, we have this one right now. I'm going to right click it and new class. It's okay. New class. I'm going to create uh, uh, my class right here, and you can do anything. You can say Luis listener. You can say Luca listener, but we're going to do because we click a button. So let's do click. Okay, click. I call listener. I know you hate that name, listener. Listener. Okay. Click listener. So make that name right now. Click listener. It's okay. Click listener. All right. So it's a class, so we don't need to click public void main and click finish. All right. So let me make my font size to be bigger. I think that's big enough right now. All right. So my click listener. Remember, for me to do this class, I need two things. First thing is my interface. What's my interface name? What's my interface name? Miguel, what's my interface name? Action listener. Is that right? So you have to do that. Implement. It's okay? Action listener. All right? Without that, you cannot do work. Understand right now? So everybody, I need action listener. I need action listener. All right? And type correctly, okay? Listener. So, all right, type. Once you type it, and you say you want to import action listener. So action listener is your interface. After I have action listener, I still need to one more thing. That's my interface. I call it. I call my interface. Interface, action listener. I need your help. I still need another one. Okay. So, and inside the action listener, there's only one method. It's called action perform method. In the action perform method, it's going to call your action event. Let's do it right now. All right, so one more time right here, gentlemen. I have my action listener. That's my interface. Inside here, in this one, I can trigger. There's only one method, okay? There's only one method called action perform. The action perform is going to call action event. Is going to call action event. Then you're going to call event. So now you complete your UI right now. You complete your UI. Your UI say once you have a button, the user click the button, it will say I was clicked. So the UI part is complete. Let's go to, you have to put your link your UI into your friend. You have to put on your friend. Okay, so let's put on our friend right now. Okay, so we done this. Let's do another one right now. So right click it and add this time a class right now, and that's, can we call this let's call this use button listener. All right, I need a public static void main. It's okay. All right, so let me put my thing to be here. Okay, so you can still see the program right here. All right, so let me make it to probably I want to put it right here, just down here. Okay, down here. All right, so gentlemen and ladies, and I'm going to do it right now. So one more time. Okay, so when I want to complete my UI part, I need my interface called Action Listener. Inside the Action Listener, there's only one method called Action Perform, and Action Perform will call my class called Action Event. So I have two things right now. Without these two things, you cannot do anything. So right here, let's start it right now. All right. So gentlemen and ladies, why don't we do the thing like what we need to do last semester? Let's have a JFriend equal new JFriend. All right. Now, Now I have to interact. I have to call my JFriend library, right? I got that. Now, once I have a friend that set size is okay. All right. So let's have a size 300, 200 is enough. Okay. Small, whatever, any size. Okay. And that's our set title. All right. So title here is what? Click a button. It's okay. You can put your name, whatever you want. So I also need to set close. Okay. So so we have an exit button right now, so we can exit. So far okay right now. So everybody, okay. So once we have that right now, okay, so we are going to do this. Right here. I am going to say here, okay, I am going to have a J button right now. J. All right. I'm just going to call the how about B, okay? Equal new J button. And here I'm just going to say click me. So that's a label. All right, type it right now. J button. I just call it B easier, and I am going to import the J button too. It's okay. All right. So once you have that, so you have to add this button. We don't have component. Today is a button. It's a object. Okay. Then we're going to say my friend dot add my B right now. Okay. Add my object. So I add a B. So I add it right now. But this is a UI program. Our UI program have to interact with your UI part, right? So you have to do this right now. Okay. Luckily I have these so I can copy paste. Okay, so I am going to do this right now. Okay, so we are going to call action listener here. That's your interface. To see, type it right here. All right, and we are going to do this. The name is called listener. Whatever right now is any name. Okay, right, and equal new. All right, so this is the thing you just created. It's a thing you just created. Okay, you create this name. All right, and now we are going to import action listener right here. So here you have to create this part is you're going to call the interface. Okay, the middle person now. Middle person, you say, okay, nickname is listener. Okay, but I create my own thing now. It's called click. My code is inside. So here is hey listener. Okay, nickname listener. Okay, action listener, and my code is here. So this line you register. You register to action listener. Okay, then you are going to do this right now. Okay, who is going to call that? B. All right, so B is going to do this. B is going to do this right now is add action listener. Okay, all right, so add action listener, and to this guy, the one you just created. All right, so one more time, you have to do this. All right, you have to do this because your click listener have two parts, have action listener and has action event. So once you combine these two together, then you call a new name called listener. Now your B is going to apply the action with the new name you have here. Okay, so once we do this right now, let's make it visible right now. Okay, so we have this right now. I am going to set visible right now. So frame dot set visible to true. Okay, now let me run this program with you right now. So run as run as Java application. Go down. Okay. So I'm going to click it right now, and it will have a 300 by 200 small frame right here. That's because you set out the frame 300 by 200, and you say your frame the title is click a button, and you have an X right here because you have a JFrame exit and close. Okay, this and that is default, and then you also add a button right here. The button is going to on top say click me. Okay, the rest of them you write it, you provide instruction here, when I click it, and this is system dial, so go to console, say I was click, so that's click right now. So I go to console, I was click, so that's a console and I was click. All right, so one more time, quick review for this program. All right, quick review for this program. I'm doing a UI program, right? When I do a UI program, I must have what? I must have a uh, a class. But this class need to put two things together: one interface, one uh, one class. Okay. Uh, Interface is action listener, and the class action event. And action listener has one method called action perform. Action perform will call action event. Once you combine these two together, you have to combine both together. Once you combine both together and you go to the program, that's your source. This is your source right now. Your source is your friend. Your friend say, hey, I'm going to use action listener. But I'm going to use the thing I create. So I have to put another name right now. A listener, you can call Luis listener, Luca listener, whatever. Okay. And then you're going to put new. Hey, the thing you create, the one you combine both. Then your button can do add action listener and add this, the listener you just create. You combine both. All right. So I hope you like this video.